Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you are a fan of conspiracy theories and space discoveries, today's video is for you. Today we will talk about how NASA has found a huge pyramid hidden underneath the Antarctic ice. If this is true, then it could mean that aliens did exist and live among us thousands of years ago. It could also mean that they were wiped out by some cataclysmic event and covered with ice. We will get to those details later in the video. NASA has shocked the world yet again. This time through a shocking discovery made by their satellites. They have discovered a large structure that resembles a pyramid under the thick sheet of ice that covers the Antarctic region. The structure was first noticed through infrared satellite images of the area. Then ground-penetrating radar equipment on board an aircraft was used to analyze the anomaly. After much investigation, scientists came to the conclusion that it could be a pyramid. This monumental discovery was made by researchers at the Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Laboratory for NASA. Researchers believe that this underground pyramid is about 300 meters high. To put that into perspective, the Great Pyramid of Giza is about 481 feet or 146 meters high. So this pyramid is actually bigger than the Great Pyramid in Egypt, but what is perhaps even more surprising is the fact that it is completely buried under miles of solid ice. The only reason why it hasn't melted is due to the fact that it is somehow keeping its temperature lower than the surrounding environment, according to researchers. This pyramid is located just off the northern coast of Antarctica, and it is totally hidden from view under the thick sheets of ice. In fact, it is so well hidden that it has managed to escape detection for so long. Only recently, thanks to modern technology and equipment, has humanity been able to detect this strange object. Researchers say that they first became suspicious of this area because of the lack of ice. There was no ice sheet covering the land, which was strange. So they decided to take a closer look and see what was going on. Little did they know what they would find. The pyramid was first spotted through the Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment, or GRACE, a pair of satellites launched by NASA and the German Research Center for Geosciences. These satellites use a radar to determine the variations in the Earth's gravity field. They do this to monitor changes in things, such as ice sheets and water bodies on the Earth's surface. When the GRACE satellites flew over the Antarctic region, their radar detected something unusual below the ice sheet. Something was definitely there, but what it was remained a mystery. At first, they thought it might be a mountain, but upon further inspection, they realized that it was not the case. What they had found was a structure that was man-made, an object that had been deliberately created and designed. The next step was to figure out what exactly this structure was. And to do that, they needed more sophisticated equipment. This is when they turned to the ISOSAT satellite. ISOSAT uses a laser altimeter to measure variations in the elevation of ice sheets. This gave scientists a clearer picture of what lay beneath the ice and confirmed that they were indeed dealing with a man-made structure. They were dealing with a pyramid. The next question that arose was, how can a pyramid survive under all that ice? To answer that question, scientists needed to get to the bottom of the matter literally. They needed to drill through the ice and reach the pyramid. But since drilling through miles of ice was impossible, they decided to do the next best thing. They sent in ground-penetrating radar equipment on board an aircraft. This equipment uses electromagnetic waves to image the subsurface layers of the Earth. By sending out these waves, scientists were able to obtain a clear image of the object lying beneath the ice. The images showed a massive structure that was shaped like a pyramid. The researchers were shocked by what they saw. They had never expected to find something like this beneath the Antarctic ice. And they were even more surprised by the fact that it was perfectly preserved. The pyramid appears to be almost perfectly shaped with 4 distinct sides. It is also quite large, although its size cannot be determined due to the limitations of the technology available. It is possible that the pyramid is much larger than what the equipment was able to detect. This means that the actual size of the pyramid could be even bigger than the Great Pyramid of Giza. Scientists are still trying to figure out how such a large structure could be hidden beneath the Antarctic ice. One theory is that it was covered up naturally when the ice sheet moved over it. Another theory is that it was deliberately buried there many years ago. This could mean that the pyramid is the last remaining structure of an ancient alien civilization that once lived in Antarctica. If this is true, then it would be a major discovery. It would provide evidence that aliens did exist and that they were more advanced than we think. However, this is just one theory and there is no evidence to support it. Scientists are continuing to investigate the site and they hope to learn more about the pyramid soon. Some people have speculated that the pyramid may have been created by humans. However, this is unlikely since there is no record of any human activity in Antarctica before 1921. Additionally, the climate in Antarctica is too harsh for humans to have survived there and built such a structure. Therefore, it is safe to assume that the pyramid was not created by humans. So how could a pyramid survive under all that ice? Pyramids are typically made from stone, which is an excellent conductor of heat. This means that the pyramid would be able to absorb heat from the surrounding environment and maintain a constant temperature. This could explain why the pyramid has not melted despite being completely submerged in ice. However, there is another explanation for why the pyramid has not melted. Some experts believe that the pyramid is not actually made of stone at all, but of a more advanced material that is capable of resisting the extreme temperatures of Antarctica. If this is true, then it could mean that the pyramid was created by an advanced civilization that possessed technology far beyond our own. The discovery of the pyramid has raised a lot of questions and speculation. Many people are wondering what other secrets Antarctica may be hiding. Some believe that there are other structures buried beneath the ice, while others believe that there may be evidence of ancient civilizations. There have even been claims of a lost city hidden beneath the ice, but these claims have not been substantiated. The pyramid is located in an area of Antarctica that is relatively close to the South Pole. This makes it difficult to access and study, but scientists are determined to uncover its secrets. They plan to use more sophisticated equipment to get a better understanding of the structure and its origins. It's important to note that the discovery of the pyramid has not been officially confirmed by NASA. They have not released a statement on the matter and have declined to comment. This has led to some people believing that the pyramid is nothing more than a hoax. However, there is no evidence to support this claim, and the majority of experts believe that the pyramid is real. While the existence of the pyramid has not been officially confirmed, it is an intriguing possibility. The idea that there could be a lost civilization buried beneath the Antarctic ice is both exciting and terrifying. If it is true, then it could mean that we are not alone in the universe and that there are other intelligent beings out there. It could also mean that these beings are more advanced than us and that they have the ability to create structures that we can only dream of. But if these beings are so advanced, why are they hidden beneath the ice? Are they trying to hide from us, or are they simply trying to protect their history from being disturbed? The discovery of the pyramid raises more questions than it answers, and it will likely be the subject of debate for years to come. What do you guys think about this video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for watching.